Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time. My name is ignore my hair, y'all. I'm gonna fix it. Good morning, welcome back. I think I'm gonna do a daily vlog today, like just follow me around for the day, because a weekly vlog, I don't know, y'all, it's a lot of commitment. And the way my weeks have been going, y'all, I'm back on reserve this month at work. Oh, it's a mess. It's a mess. Today is August 9th and I am on reserve. It sucks. I really hate it. I don't know how this happened. I know how it happened. We're short staffed for pilots in my base, which means my base, we lost a ton of flying. They had to like move it over to other bases because we didn't have enough, like specifically captains, to staff our flights. So we lost a ton of flying, so a ton of us are on reserve now, and this month I'm on reserve. They've used me twice so far. I have a trip tomorrow. They gave me a trip, which really sucked. I was mad about it because I had the end of July, I had a 3-day that ended the month on the, what was it, 29th, 30th, and 31st. And then I was hoping they wouldn't use me on the 1st, but then they gave me a 3-day trip the next day. So I got home on the 31st at like, we landed at like 8:30 p.m. and I had to be back at the airport at 7:15 for another 3 days. I was pissed, y'all. I was pissed. But I got through it. Hated every minute of it, but I got through it. And then I was off. So the way I structured my reserve for this month, because I knew there was a definite possibility I was gonna get reserve, so I put in a reserve bid. Well, I have a standing reserve bid in our system, which I pretty much asked for weekends off. So when they assigned me reserve, they gave me all the weekends off this month, so that's good. Plus, I was able to finagle, move around reserve days, so I'm off every, ooh, my bagel's done. Let me go, actually I need to double toast it. I'm off every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this month. So I'm only on reserve, toast. I'm only on reserve Monday through Thursday. So this week, they didn't use me on Monday. Yesterday was Tuesday. They gave me, it was supposed to be a really stupid day trip, and I was really pissed about getting it, but it actually turned out okay. I was supposed to work one leg from LaGuardia to Cleveland, and then I was gonna sit in Cleveland for 4 hours, and then they were just gonna deadhead us home. So I wasn't even working the flight coming back. So I was pissed about that, because I was like, that's just a waste of a day to work one flight for have like a 9-hour day when it's just one flight. That's like an hour and 15 minutes. Dumb. But so we worked the flight to Cleveland, and then me and the other flight attendant, we both were like, decided we were just gonna, we call it faking out your deadhead. So I called the company, because there was an earlier Delta flight that came back an hour before the flight I was supposed to deadhead. I was originally just gonna get on that, but then we found out our plane that we took to to Cleveland from LaGuardia was actually going, after that was going Cleveland to JFK, and the first officer on our flight was working that flight. They had actually scheduled him to work it, and when he got back to JFK, they were gonna Uber him back to LaGuardia. So, and the receipt's open, so he was like, just, you guys jump on this flight and you can just jump in my Uber back to LaGuardia. So we were like, bet, we'll do that. So we called and faked out for our deadhead. They're like, okay, you're on your own, because when you do that, you're on your own to get home, because they give you a seat for a deadhead, but once you do that, they take that seat away and you're on your own. But that flight had seats, so it had like 7 open seats or something. And there was a bunch of standbys, but we would have got time priority because it was our plane. But when we got to Cleveland, we were waiting to get on the flight, and come to find out, because the night before had been storms in New York, so a bunch of flights had gotten canceled. So the flight attendants who were scheduled to work that flight had actually never even made it to Cleveland that night, and I guess nobody knew. So like the captain gets there, and they're like, there's no flight attendants. So we're like, the gate agent was like, do you guys just want to work this? We were like, we'll work it. We need to get back to, we want to get back to New York. So we called scheduling, and we were like, hey, we were gonna deadhead on this flight, or non-rev on this flight, we'll just work it because you guys don't have any flight attendants. But they were like, oh, they kept putting us on hold, and they were like, oh, we've already assigned it to somebody else and they're on their way. So I'm like, Okay, I'm like, where are these flight attendants coming from? Y'all, they were coming from Philly. I was like, y'all are bugging. You're gonna sit here and wait for 2 flight attendants to come here from Philly to Cleveland. So you gotta get on a flight. Cause you had obviously just figured it out, just assigned it to them. So that, I was like, you're just gonna take this delay or risk canceling this flight when we're standing here at the gate saying we're gonna work this flight. We had just brought the plane in. I told the guy, I was like, y'all are bugging. I said, that makes no sense. We're here in uniform. We'll work this flight. It doesn't have to take a delay. We can go on time. And they were like, oh, okay. Well, the girl she was talking to was pretty much telling her, like, the other flight attendant was like, oh, well, that's just, we've already assigned it. So, you know, so, but the guy I was talking to, I was like, she was newer than me. So she was just kind of like, oh, okay. I was like, I told him, I said, that's stupid. That don't make any sense. So he put me on hold. Y'all, they switched it. They had us work the flight. Cause I was like, you guys, you gonna take a delay or cancel the flight to have these chicks come from Philly when we're standing here at the gate right now? This don't make no sense. So we worked the flight back to JFK and then they got us an Uber, came back home. So, you know, I got home earlier cause originally I wasn't supposed to get back to LaGuardia till like 4 or something, but we wound up landing at like 1 something and it was perfect. We took an Uber. I just came home. They didn't assign me anything today. Tomorrow they're giving me a Toronto turn. It's a late start, which I hate. I think I don't start till like 4 p.m. or something. I hate that, and I'm not getting back to like 9. Reserve life sucks, y'all, because you have no control of what they give you. But then I'm off for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we'll see if they assign me anything for next week. As far as like our open time, we're like available trips for the month. There's only 2 trips in open time for the month. I don't even know how I got these trips. Someone, I don't know. I think because the cancellation is the night before, crew wasn't in position to be able to operate these flights. That's why we did it. Someone must have dropped this Toronto turn on Thursday. That's why they gave it to me. But we'll see if they use me for next month. Y'all, I was just like, I had told myself, because I didn't work a lot last month. So I had told myself that this month I was going to work a lot. I was going to pick up trips. I was going to make extra money. And then they gave me reserves. So, y'all, I think I'm going to quit. We'll talk about that later. But I think I'm going to quit. I'm feeling in my soul that I need to quit. We'll talk about that later. Anyways, I'm gonna eat my bagel now that is ready. Then I'm gonna go for a run because I've been running, y'all. I'm back to running. I've been running like 3-4 times a week. I'm so proud of myself. I've been running with my running group a couple times. I'm so proud of myself. I'm gonna run with them Saturday. I did not do the last night run, Tuesday night run last night, because by the time I got back and I was trying to figure out dinner, I didn't do it. But I'm so proud of myself. I'm getting better. It was a struggle at first. My pace was not good. My pace is slowly getting better. The run I do, I have 2 different spots that I run here in my, like where I live. There's like a path and it's like a running trail. People walk, mostly people walk it, but I run it. And so if I run it 4 times, it's a little over 3 miles. It's like 3.1 miles or 3.2 miles or something. So I do that when I'm like short on time and I just want to get a run, because it's literally a 5-minute walk. I can run it, be home in 5 minutes. The run I'm doing today, I actually like this run better because it's farther. So it's a mile to walk there, and then the run back and forth is 3 miles, and then the walk back is a mile. And then lately I've been running back. We'll see how I'm feeling today. So then that gives me an extra, the run, actually it's over, it's like 3.3 miles back and forth the run. And then if I run home, it gives me, it's a little over a mile. So it gives me, you know, close to 5 miles if I run back. I don't really want to run there. It's kind of weird running back, because when I run back, the route that I run is like a designated run walk path. So, and it's off the street, so like there's no cars that come up to you. Everybody on it is either walking, running, biking, walking their dogs. So it's real cool. But like the path coming back, it's like through the neighborhoods and stuff. I don't really like running like on the streets in the Bronx by myself, y'all, because people are weird. People are weird and they're creepy. And last time I did it, when I ran home, I had like 2 cars try and pull up on me, and I'm just like, y'all just leave me alone. I'm just trying to run. Like, people just don't know how to mind their business, and I hate that. That's why I liked running with my running group, because we run through the you know, the city, but you have people with you, so you don't worry about people messing with you. So we'll see how I feel today. When I come back, I need to do laundry, because y'all, we got a lot. I didn't do laundry last week. And then I need to go to the grocery store because we don't have any food, so I can make dinner tonight. And then, yeah, I have a couple other things I'm working on. I told you I need to quit my job. So I've kind of been like in the process of like looking for stuff, seeing what my options are. So I'm gonna spend a decent amount of time like looking and working on that today. Trying to also come up with more ideas for filming YouTube videos. If y'all have any feedback, please. So I want to be better with this, but I kind of just like lose motivation because I feel like just like my day-to-day stuff is kind of boring, and I feel like y'all don't want to see that. I had wanted to do flight attendant videos this month, at least 2 of them, but who knows when I'm going to be flying. So this reserve put a kink in that. If I get a good trip this month, I will definitely film a flight attendant vlog. But what kind of videos would y'all like to see from me? I just posted my Q&A video the day before, which I had actually filmed like a month and a half ago. But y'all, it took me forever to edit it and upload it, but it's up. But I need some like inspo. I need some thoughts of how I would like this channel to go. I just don't know. So I'm gonna do some brainstorming. I'm gonna do some job looking. I'm not saying I'm quitting now, but I'm just want to see what's out there, y'all. And I think that's kind of it for today. We'll see what else I get into. Do I need to run any errands? I don't know, y'all. I'll eat my bagel and let's go for a run, okay? All right, y'all, I'm dressed. My outfit is giving very much niche match because I need to do laundry. So this is black and white with these like camo cargo. Ignore the mess. I need to package up. This is donation. And I like to carry my little like sweat rag with me. Cause I'm a sweater. I sweat a lot when I work out. A lot. I feel like I sweat more than most people when I work out. Lord. So I got my phone. Ooh.
Started catching up on some.
Oop, I was listening to a podcast. So I'll probably finish listening to this podcast as I walk to my run. And then I got my little like playlist. My little playlist that I listen to when I run. I got my headphones. I love these headphones. I know these are kind of like whatever, but I like this kind of headphone, especially for running, because I feel like when I'm sweating, like the earbuds fall out easily. And this, you know, that has a little hook to keep you locked and loaded. They don't fall out. And then I don't like the big Beats ones because they're just super big. I hate those headphones. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm gonna go for my run and then come back, laundry, grocery store, cooking, the computer time. And also do some cleaning. I do need to do a deep clean on my place. It is a mess. I was cleaning in the bedroom a little this morning on Reggie's side of the bed. His nightstand is, he has so much stuff on his, I mean, I got a lot of stuff on my nightstand too, but he has so much stuff that it just needed to be, a lot of stuff, I threw a lot of stuff away, don't tell him. It's stuff he don't need, he ain't using it, and it's just like he had like those little things to burn incense. He don't even burn incense. Like, what do you need that for? I ain't never seen that man burn no incense. So he had like 3 of them and they were just covered in dust. So I just threw a lot of stuff away, kind of reorganized his nightstand, and so it makes more sense and he has more space on it. Then I under the bed he has like all these bins with storage, and I had at one point organized them so they all fit perfectly under the bed, and he's constantly like taking stuff out, moving them around, and then not putting it in the proper way. So there's always like 1 or 2 that are just sticking out awkwardly. So I rearranged them. Is this blurry? So I'm gonna run down this path. Let's see, my run to get here was 27 minutes. Let's see. It's 1.2, go back up, 1.2 miles to walk here. I think it's 1 maybe like 1.6. I'll check it when I get to it. Here I go. Finished the first half. Let's see. 1.55 miles is what it is. I'm gonna run back now. Reggie called me. There's someone coming to fix our air conditioner that's leaking water, so I have to hurry back. But okay, I paused it. Did I pause it? Yeah, I paused it. I'm at 3.12 miles. I decided I'm gonna run back. I'm gonna walk for like 2 blocks and then I'm continuing my run home. Feeling pretty good. I'm gonna walk for just 2 blocks to this, and then it's just like a straightaway back home. All right, I finished 46 minutes. I did 4.18 miles. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. It's hours later, guys, and I still have not done any of my errands. I actually took a nap. And it's because I've been waiting for this guy to come, the maintenance people, to work on our air conditioner in our kitchen. So that relic right there, it was leaking water really bad last night. They started to leak water after a while. Because it's been so humid, they're just like sweating and leaking water like crazy. And there's this little drain where the water is supposed to drip through and it like goes out, but it clogs up. He came like, well, one of the maintenance people came like, it's probably been like a month or so now. And he like flushed them all out, the little drain thing, so that the water's, because the one in the bedroom was leaking really bad. It was, and it's carpet in there, so the carpet was getting wet. But it's this one now, and I didn't even like run it for long yesterday. It was off the whole day, and I only ran it for like maybe 20 minutes because I was cooking and I had the oven going and it was hot in here, so I turned the air on and I ran it for like the 20 minutes while I was cooking, and then I walked in here and there was a puddle on the floor. So needless to say, I've been waiting for this guy to come so he can fix it, but it's almost 4, y'all, and I need to go to the grocery store and I haven't done laundry. So Reggie told me to call him at 4 and remind him he's gonna call the people and just like see what's going on. They may have to come tomorrow, or actually maybe I'll just tell them to have them come on Friday, because I need to get out and get stuff done. But I did take a nap. That was nice. I took a nap. My friend was really good, you guys. I felt good. I ran back. I didn't have any weirdos, which was nice. Bothered me on my way back. I had some honkers, but people are just weird. But nobody like came up to me or pulled up on their car on me, so that was good. But my knees were tired. My knees do hurt. Well, they don't like hurt. After I run, like immediately after I run, they ache. But then by the time I like take a nap, rest them, they feel better. So my knees are feeling better now, but I really want to go and get stuff done because I wanted to cook dinner by 5. I wanted to have dinner cooked. So I was originally going to go do laundry first, but I think I'm just going to go to the grocery store first, get that out of the way, come back, bring the food up, and then go down and do laundry. And then while my clothes are in the washer, I'll just like start cooking, and then go down and switch them over while I'm cooking and stuff. The food's not gonna take me long to cook, but I wanted to start cooking it around 5 just so I can be done for the day. I did a little job looking, hunting before I took my nap. I probably sat up in the living room for maybe like an hour and a half before I took my nap. I saw a couple things, trying to get an idea of like what's out there, what the pay is. The pay is anything better than what I have now, you guys. Anything's better than what I have now. Especially these hours that I'm getting. So I did a little bit of that. I replied back to some comments from my Q&A video that I did. I wanted to make a post on my Instagram. I just need to select the photo I want to put up and yeah, and then put some photos up. I want to do it because I'm trying to be better with posting on my Instagram. I'm just so lazy with everything, y'all. I just need to get my motivation. I need my mojo back. How you get your mojo back? How you do that? Running has been helping. It's making me feel like back to like my normal self. Just being active every day is definitely helping. It makes me feel like more productive about the day, especially because I usually get up in the morning and go for my run. So I feel more like productive for the rest of the day. Like I did something, I accomplished something. But now I need to accomplish these groceries, y'all, and laundry, because I'm tired of sitting around here. I didn't do much yesterday. This is my laundry. Reggie bought this new pillow. I don't know, it's supposed to be good for like your neck. I don't know. I don't know where the hell he got it from. But he wanted me to wash it before he uses it. So I'm assuming it can be washed. The tag is in Chinese. I think that's Chinese. It came from China. So I'm gonna wash that with the laundry. But I want to even get this process started so I can be done. Oh, I need to go to the post office too. I purchased some clothes from Shein, of course. I needed new summer clothes because I had gone through my stuff and got rid of so much stuff. I still, like I said, I have this box right here of these are like winter sweaters and things like that that I am letting go of because I literally haven't worn some of these sweaters in maybe 2 or 3 years, so I'm probably not gonna wear them. I'm just be hanging on to stuff, just to be hanging on to stuff. So I bought a bunch of new summer clothes. I did a huge order from Shein. I think it was like $600, but I got so much stuff. I did sheet clothes, shoes. I was like, I needed summer sandals. I was down to, I think, 1 pair of sandals. I had, no, I actually threw those away too. So I didn't have any summer sandals, none. So I bought like, maybe, I got like 6 pairs of sandals, which is so needed. Cause every time we go somewhere, I'm like, I guess I'm wearing sneakers. And then I bought a couple pair of heels too, because I had just gotten rid of a lot of stuff. And then I bought a bunch of like dresses, because I love wearing dresses in the summertime. I just got so much stuff, but there was like a couple pieces that just did not fit and just did not look flattering on me, so I need to send those back. There was a couple things in there that I really liked that didn't fit, but they were alterable. Like there's this really cute long jean skirt that I like. It fits everywhere, but the waist needs to be taken in, so I was like, I'm gonna keep that. I'll just get the waist taken in. But the other things were like too big or like too small, so or just didn't look the way I wanted them to. So I have like 6 items that I need to mail back. Probably do that on Friday, and then I have a package that I need to send to my mom and my nieces, so I'll probably send that. Oh, I had told you guys in my Q&A video that I was planning on going visiting my family for the 4th of July. Yo, I never went. Didn't go. That was a disaster. I attempted to go. I was supposed to originally leave on the Saturday before the 4th. I think the 4th was on Tuesday, maybe. When was the 4th? I don't know where my phone is. But I was gonna, whatever day it was, I was gonna leave that Saturday. But I wound up getting, there wound up being bad storms the Friday night before I was supposed to leave. And we got delayed really bad. So by the time I got back that night, I was just too worn out from that trip I had just got back from to like get up the next morning and leave for a week. I was like, I'm not prepared, I'm tired, like I just needed to. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna fly out Monday morning. So I gave myself the weekend to like be home for a day, because I had been gone for like 6 days before that, do laundry, unpack, repack, everything. So but then Sunday night, y'all, it was a storm again, because it's been so many storms in New York this summer. I feel like every day is a storm, and flights are canceling like every day. So when I got up Monday, the flights all day Sunday for Monday looked good, and then that storm came in late, and by the time I woke up Monday morning, everything was oversold, and the standby lists were crazy because there's cancellations the night before. But I was like, I'm still gonna try. So I went to the airport, because you never know. So I got up that morning and I went to the airport, and I tried for the first 5 flights. I got to the airport, the first flight I was trying for was like 6 a.m. So I tried for the 6. I think there was a 7. There was like a 9:30. There was, I think, like an 11 something, and then the 12:30 was the last one I tried for. And I didn't get on any of the flights. And at that point, I was just like, because the standby list, y'all, were like 40, 50 people deep. It was so many people on standby. And everybody on those standby lists, the majority of people had seniority to me, so I was always at the bottom of the standby. So even though the flights are full, I feel like every flight, like 1 or 2 standbys got on, but then everybody from the standby list would roll over to the next flight, so the standby list kept growing. And by like 12:30, I was just like, I'm not gonna get on a flight today. So I went home and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try again tomorrow. I think the next day was the 4th, and I was like, I'm gonna try again tomorrow. And then I got up that morning and I looked at the standby list, and it was just crazy. The flights were full and the standby lists were just so long, and I was all the way at the bottom. And I just like, I called my mom and I was like, I'm not gonna get on any of these flights. Cause my problem was I was trying to get to Atlanta, and that was my #1 mistake, because we were going to Jackson. I need to either get to Charlotte, Atlanta, I think Dallas was the other option, to get a flight to Jackson, because you just can't fly to Jackson from everywhere. You got to connect. And all of the places I was trying to get to were like hubs for like the airlines. So it was like employees. There were so many people on the standby, because it was like all the Delta people were trying to get to Atlanta, American people were trying to get to Charlotte, and then American people were trying to get to Dallas. Like, it was just so many people on standby, because the flights from the nights before, like a day or so before, had canceled. So they were still trying to get there, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get on any of these flights. I'm just at the bottom of the standby for all of them. So I just decided to not go, because I knew I was gonna go to the airport, spend another day, pay for an Uber to get to the airport, to sit there for 5-6 hours just running from gate to gate to gate, when I'm not even gonna get on a flight. Because yeah, it was a mess, because everybody was coming home was leaving on Friday anyways. So I knew I wouldn't get on Tuesday, and if I got there Wednesday, I was gonna turn around and come back on Friday. So I didn't make it to Jackson. Yeah, it was just, but I was talking to this guy I flew with last week. He's actually, his family, he lives in Jackson. He was telling me, he was like, you should have flown to did he say Memphis or Nashville? He was like, that's a trick. If you fly to, I think it was Memphis or Nashville, he's like, the flights from there to Jackson are typically pretty open. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even know that was a route I could take. But I know that for next time, try Memphis, or I gotta look and see which one it was. I think it was Memphis, he said. I'm pretty sure it was Memphis. But I'll know that for next time. But when I was looking up like ways to connect to Jackson, that wasn't coming up as an option. It was always giving me through Atlanta, through Charlotte, or through Dallas. So yeah, I never made it to Mississippi. So I have a bunch of stuff that I had like bought for my mom and bought for my nieces that I had wanted to take them. So I gotta mail that package this week. But so I gotta go to the post office. So I said all that to say I need to go to the post office this week. Y'all, I think is it 4 o'clock yet? Let me see. It's 3:57. I'm gonna text Reggie now and tell him to call the people and tell him to just come on Monday, on Friday, because I need to get out the house. I need to get stuff done. And I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. I need to go to the grocery store, y'all. We are outside, y'all. It's nice out. It's not too hot. Okay, I'm back from the grocery store. Oh, that wore me out. So what did I get? I got my stuff for my spaghetti. You want to make spaghetti? It's Reggie's favorite meal. There we go. I couldn't remember if I had basil. Do I have basil, y'all? I think I might not. I didn't want to buy it. Oregano I got. Oh, I do. I did buy basil. Whew, I thought I was out of basil, and I was like, do I buy it if I don't need it? Anywho, so since I was unsure, I bought the crushed tomatoes with basil in it, just in case. I got some more juice. It was 2 for $5. Reggie loves this kind of juice. Some water bottles. I got myself a Coke Zero. Don't judge me. What do I say? Don't judge me, judge your mama. So I got that one. Which flavor is that? That is pineapple mango. And then I got peachy pineapple. I got him some more oat milk. For his smoothies in the morning that he likes. Got some bread. I usually like to buy the, the French bread that comes like in the silver container, and it's already like buttered with the garlic butter on it, but they didn't have it. So I just get that one and I just make my own garlic butter. One thing that I did find out about that one is the other one, because I used to not buy it because Reggie's vegan, and I was like, I can't just put, it has regular, but it's not regular butter. It's actually vegan. It's fake butter on it. It's not, there's no dairy on that butter. I guess that makes sense because it just sits out on the shelves, so it can't be like real butter. So I buy that one because he can actually eat it. but they were out. Bought some more spaghetti noodles. I don't think we really needed more, but I bought more. I got myself some cheese because I always need to get cheese. Y'all, this Beyond Meat is so expensive. This is a pound, $10.79. Why is the Beyond Meat always so expensive? Like, I don't understand why it's so expensive. And then I got some more nanners for his smoothies, some tomato paste, and that's it. Gonna make myself a little snack real quick because I'm starving. I pretty much have not eaten since I had a bagel this morning before my run. And then I'm gonna go down and do laundry. He did call the building and they're gonna come Friday. I told them to tell them to come Friday and do it because they always give you these random times between, like, they'll say they'll be there before 4. Tomorrow I don't have to be at work till 4, but they may come late in the day. It's just easier Friday because I'm off the whole day. I'll just get up in the morning and like go for my run really early and then just kind of like stay in the house most of the day tomorrow on Friday until they come and fix this air conditioner. Okay, my laundry is washing. I'm gonna try and pick up the bedroom some. I was trying earlier to organize and straighten up Reggie's side of the bed because see all these shoes. He got so much stuff over here. This is my cord actually that he stole from me, thieving. Yeah, because a lot of this stuff was on the nightstand. He just has stuff up here that he don't even use. This used to be all the way here. It was just like all this stuff. I took a lot of things off, so now he actually have like space he can use on the nightstand. Because y'all, it was ghetto. So I gotta figure out, keep his watch here because he wears that. These headphones, I've never seen him use, but the lighting's horrible. These Bose headphones, I've never seen him use it. So I'm gonna leave stuff here on the windowsill so that he could go through it tonight. I'm asking him if he actually needs any of this stuff because, like, why are we hanging on to all this? Why you got all this stuff that you don't even need? Like, I don't know what this cord is for. I really, really would love to find a place for these shoe boxes here because they drive me insane. But there's no space for them, I don't think. There's a pin down here. This also failed. We got his Crocs under there. Like, what are we doing with all this stuff? I'm gonna ask him to go through, look at all these things today and decide if he needs them. And then if not, get rid of them. I'm gonna try and figure out a place to put these shoes. Cause cause it just gathers so much dust in this corner on these shoe boxes. Cause when we have the window open because it's hot. So like stuff comes in. I just want to get rid of these shoe boxes. What I would love to do, y'all, in a perfect world is get rid of all of this bedroom furniture. This is the bulkiest. It's just bulky. I hate this bedroom furniture. I hate this sleigh bed because you see how it sticks here and you have all this space. If we had a normal bed, we could push the bed all the way back and it would alleviate so much space at the end of the bed because look at the end of the bed. You see this? You see how narrow this? You have to go sideways to get to the end of the bed. And I hate this. And I understand he was a man purchasing furniture on his own. I would have never bought them. And like the nightstands, you see how big they are? They're huge. They're so wide. You don't need a nightstand this big. I would have never bought this bedroom set in my life. And just, it needs to be downsized. Because this room is actually really big. It's just got such bulky furniture in it. It drives me insane. Insane. So I kind of wanted to clean the fan because we were running it a lot and it's collected a lot of dust. I might do that before I put the laundry away and make the bed. I saw this cool hack that I've been doing where you wet a pillowcase and just slide the pillowcase over the arm and just like pull it back so that you're not kicking up the dust everywhere. This one could probably use a good clean too. I'm gonna dust this desk. I'm just gonna do some cleaning and stuff. I would have started cooking, but that meat is still really frozen, so it needs to thaw some more before. Well, my fake meat, it ain't real meat. It's still frozen, so I probably won't be able to start cooking that. It's already 5:41. I wanted to be done cooking almost by now. But yeah, so I guess I'll just do that, do some cleaning, do some other stuff just to keep me busy. So yes. Okay, my clothes are in the dryer. I think the meat is close to being thawed. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start prepping food. I'm gonna put this, I like to just make it easier on myself, so I usually put all my seasonings in a bowl, so when it's time to add, I don't have to like go through. I do it ahead of time. So my spaghetti sauce is very easy. It's just pretty much, it's a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. I did the ones with basil because I wasn't sure, but we do have basil, whatever. Tomato paste. I usually do like 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. And then the seasonings are basil, oregano, garlic powder, onion powder, crushed red pepper, salt. I actually am out of pepper. I think, well, that may not be regular pepper. There might be some in here. I'm looking for it. And a bay leaf and sugar goes in the seasonings. And then I'm gonna dice up usually like a half an onion, maybe a little more. And then I just saute that first with the Beyond Meat, and once that's all cooked together, then I usually add in like a big heap of chopped garlic. We have the kind in the bottle. I ain't chopping up all that garlic, y'all. I just bought the big bottle. And then I let that cook for another minute or so, and then I add in the crushed tomatoes, the tomato paste. Oh yeah, I also need ooh, I hope I still have some left. I use the vegan. This recipe calls for, oh, I do have pepper. Maybe I have it in the fridge. I do, I have half a thing of it. So let me go ahead and get the water boiling for that. I use it's the vegan beef bouillon. A couple tablespoons of that. So let me go ahead and get the water boiling for that. Add in the seasonings. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple to make. So I'm gonna prep this. I've been listening to my podcast. You know, I always tell you guys about my podcast. The one I'm listening to right now, of course, it's a true crime. I love this lady. It's the Big Mad True Crime Podcast. I love her. I love how she tells the stories. She is always, you know, very much pro victim, and she lets you know it. And I just love the way she tells the stories. So I'm listening to this episode. I had finished the episode, the new, I don't say season, but the new series, I don't even know if I call it series, of Something Was Wrong. This is pretty good, the new one they're doing. I've also been listening to the Pretend podcast. Y'all, this is a really good podcast. I listened to a couple episodes, and then I listened to, let me get to the top. The Stalker series. The Pretend podcast, first off, listen to it. He does different stories. There's always stories about people pretending to be someone else. The Stalker series, y'all, hooked. It was so good. I highly recommend the Stalker series. It's not even quite finished because the people in it are like on trial right now, so it's kind of still ongoing, so he's continually doing updates about it, but it's good. And so now he has this new one, The Pests, which is this new story he's telling. He just uploaded part 2 yesterday. I don't know how many parts it is. Usually when they're juicy ones, they could be like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 parts, but that's pretty good. So what other podcasts am I listening to? My normal ones. This Is Actually Happening. The last couple episodes of This Is Actually Happening have just been rebroadcast from like earlier episodes. He kind of does that when he's like taking a little break. He just plays like previous episodes, and both of the ones he's played I've already heard. Looks like there's a new episode of The Secret Room, which I love. Have you guys ever listened to The Secret Room? This is a really good podcast where people go on and tell secrets they've never told anyone. I love The Deck. The Deck is also another, you probably can't see this, true crime podcast that I listen to. And then of course one of my favorite, Let's Not Meet, True Horror Stories. I like to listen to this one when I'm cooking, so I think I'm actually might listen to this, right? I don't know, for some reason I love listening to these stories when I cook. So I'm gonna listen to this and prep my food. The dryer should be done in about another 30, the dryer should be done in like another 30 minutes, and I'll go over there and bring the clothes up. Yeah, Reggie should be home probably in another 20 to 30 minutes. I'm ready to eat, y'all. I'm ready to eat. I might continue this vlog tomorrow. I don't know. I feel like I haven't really got enough footage of me doing anything today but sitting around my apartment. So maybe I'll continue it tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how the day goes.
This story took place just 2 years ago in 2021. At the time, I was 25 years old, and my boyfriend Tyler and I were on the hunt for our first apartment together. In fact, we were both giddy with joy, often joking that we felt like a couple of cliche house hunters. Sam noticed us standing outside the back door of the nicer apartment, which was still open as the contract telling us to get out. Tyler and I looked at each other, trusted our gut, and ran from the back door to our car as quickly as we could. After starting the engine, we sped out of the back lot, catching a glimpse of the mysterious unit that we fled away from that day. It appears that whatever con Sam was trying to pull ago has saved me so much time during my daily correspondence, specifically with their reply.
Okay, my spaghetti sauce is done. It's all mixed together. It just needs to cook for a bit. I need to go switch over the laundry. I'm just gonna chill with this, clean up a little bit, and then when he gets here, I'm gonna go, well, not switch over the laundry, but grab the laundry out of the dryer. So yeah, spaghetti sauce is done. I just need to do the garlic bread and cook the noodles. I'm ready to eat. Okay, food's finally done. It's hours later, y'all. Showered, changed. I have a bonnet on because I just got out the shower. But anyways, food's ready. We're gonna eat, chill out for the night. And I'm tired, y'all. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. I look crazy. Yeah, so I'm continuing this vlog onto today because I don't feel like I got enough footage yesterday. I may think differently. I may look at the footage and be like, oh yeah, you got a lot. But I feel like I didn't. So good morning, you guys. It's currently, I think it's almost 8 a.m. right now. I've been up since, you know, 5:30. I always get up with Reggie before he goes to work and pack his lunch and stuff for him and just hang out with him before he goes to work. I work today. I start at 4. I need to be at the airport by, I think it's like 4, maybe 4:15. It's one of those. Doing that Toronto turn today. So for this morning, I'm gonna go for my run again, and then I'm not gonna run the same place. I'm gonna run the I told you guys I have 2 locations that I run. I'm gonna run at the one that's closer, just because it doesn't take me as long to get to. I'm making a bagel right now. Then I'm gonna come home and do some more laundry. We had so much laundry that I couldn't fit it all in the cart yesterday, so I had to break it up. So I did 2 loads yesterday. I'm gonna do 1 load today. Pretty much the load today is like all my work clothes. Work clothes and like towels and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. And then I'm gonna come home, chill out probably. I probably need to leave out. I'm taking public transportation to work, which is kind of weird for me because I haven't done that in forever. Reggie usually Ubers me to work because I typically only do early report time. So you typically have to be at work between like 5:15 and like 6:30 in the morning. so I usually Uber to work. I often will take public transportation home because a lot of my trips, since I start early, I get back early, and I just take like the bus and the train home. I do that often, but to go to work, I haven't like taken public transport. I can't even remember last time. So should be fun. It's easy though because it's a day trip, but I don't really have to take anything with me. I will, you know, because you never know how things go. You can get stuck someplace, so I probably will pack like a little toiletry bag and like an extra pair of underwear and like a sleeping shirt or something, just in case I get stuck someplace, which I don't anticipate. There's no bad weather in New York right now. I don't think there's supposed to be any rain or anything tonight. And I mean, I don't know what's going on in Toronto. I should probably check and see what Toronto's weather is going on. But I've never heard of anybody I can't remember anybody getting stuck in Toronto because of weather there. I mean, it's not winter time, and even if it was, they're pretty equipped for snow and everything in there. So I don't know, we'll see. But I should get back. I think I'm scheduled to be back to New York around like 9 p.m. and I'll probably Uber home. Reggie will typically pick me up if I get back between like 7 and 8 because he usually gets off work at 7. So he usually, if it's between 7 and 8, he'll come pick me up. But I get back at 9, so he'll already be home by that time. But reserve life, y'all, it's not bad. It's not bad. Like I said, I'm off tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we'll see if they haven't assigned me anything for next week so far. So we'll see if they do. But I'm gonna eat my bagel. I'm going to get into my workout gear, and then I'm gonna go for my run, y'all. I'm excited. This Saturday I'm gonna go run with my running group. They're having, this Saturday is the anniversary day of hip-hop, y'all. You know, I'm in the Bronx, so where it all started. So my running group's been doing like hip-hop tours and like stuff like that all month for like on the Tuesday night history run. It's all been kind of based around like the history of hip-hop. So Saturday they're doing a run where kind of it's pretty much based off that. They're gonna hit a couple different spots, and then I think there's a block party after. So I'm gonna go to that. I'm looking forward to that. So I'll do that run on Saturday morning with them. So that should be fun. I might do like a weekend vlog. I don't know if we're doing anything. Last weekend we had fun. I should have vlogged it, but I didn't. We went to Brooklyn, to the Brooklyn Library where they have the Jay-Z, the Hove exhibit. That was really cool. We got there kind of late. I think it closed at 6. We got there at like 5. But for the most part, I think we saw everything. We were able to get through to all the exhibits in that hour. But that was actually pretty cool. We usually go, I feel like we spend most of our weekends going to Brooklyn. We did that. We had drove out to Jersey. We were all over the place. We drove out to Jersey first because Reggie wanted to go to this Jeep dealership out there because I guess he wants to buy a Jeep. I don't know, for the like an older Jeep for like the winter time. So we went out there, and then we drove to Brooklyn and did that, went to the museum, and then we went, where else did we go after that? We went to this one spot where he likes to get these little vegan sliders, and then we went to his favorite like Ethiopian vegan spot and ate and had some drinks. It was crazy because I don't know what happened, but I had really not eaten that much today. So that was a Saturday. So I had got up that morning. I didn't run with my running group, but I went for a run. I did like 4.5, 5 miles that morning. So I was feeling really good. I came home and I made us breakfast. And then we got up and went out. So like the whole time we're out, I didn't eat until we got to the Ethiopian place that night. And we probably got there, I'd say like around 7 or 8 or something like that. And so I hadn't eaten since we had breakfast that morning. But I just was like, I got so, and you know, maybe because my stomach had shrunk because I hadn't eaten all day. But I was so full so fast. Like I ordered these little spring rolls. I had 2 of the little, it comes with 2. And then I ordered some chips and hummus, not hummus, guac. What they do, the Ethiopian bread chips, they make a little chips out of it. It was good with the guac. And I was eating, I couldn't even finish my food. I had 1 drink, and then I decided to order a 2nd drink. I couldn't even finish my 2nd drink because my belly just felt so full. I had Reggie finish my 2nd drink. And then I came home and I was sick as a dog the whole night, y'all. And I think I was like, it's how I used to feel when alcohol used to like make me sick all night. But I felt sick, nauseous the whole night, and I only had 1.5 drinks. And the next day, Sunday morning, I was supposed to get up and go for a run. I couldn't. I was just did not feel good the whole morning. I didn't start to feel normal until like midday Sunday. It was just a wrap for me. I barely even ate the next day. I just, like, my body felt like I just did not feel good. I felt drained of all energy. It was just so, and it could be that half a drink, because lately, well, I have not really been drinking much at all. Like during the week, I don't drink any alcohol. On the weekends, if we go out, I might have a drink. I will have a drink, but I don't ever do lately for the past couple of months more than 1 drink. I just 1 drink and that's it. I usually just sip on it. So I think once I crossed over that 1 drink threshold, my body was like, nah, this is too much. So yeah, I did not feel good. That whole Sunday was just a wash. Did we go out and do anything? I feel like we didn't even leave. I didn't leave the house. I think he got up and went to the gym. But I think I was like inside all Sunday. I didn't leave the house. Ugh, it was horrible. So if I do have any alcohol this weekend, no more than 1 drink. That's my limit. It's the cutoff. And you know, I think the not drinking alcohol is helping with weight loss too. So I'm gonna keep on keeping on. But I'm in my bagel, I'm putting my workout clothes on, and we're gonna go for a run, y'all. I think I'll do just like 3 miles. That loop is like 3.1 miles. So we're gonna do that. So I know I said it's not supposed to rain today, y'all. I was totally wrong. I was getting ready to go for my run, and I'm like, why does it look like it's gonna rain? Because it says, oh, maybe the rain, now I'm torn. Because it said it was supposed to rain around the 9 o'clock hour. So I was gonna go do laundry first instead, and then come back and run at 10. But now when I look at it, that is gone. But it is gonna rain tonight. What should I do first? I don't know. Should I do laundry first, y'all? I'm already prepared mentally to go do laundry. So I'm going to go and get my laundry done and then come back. And then when I'm done with that, then I'll go for my run. Just to be safe, because the rain looks like it's passed. But I guess you never know. But it is going to rain tonight. It's better not cause any. It doesn't show thunderstorms. So I better make it back tonight. I am packing, you know, stuff just in case. But y'all, I want to go and come back and come home and sleep in my bed tonight. Yes, please, Lord. I'm gonna go do laundry. I'm gonna stick to what I decided to do, and then when I come done with laundry, then I'll go. I already got dressed for my run, but I was like, it's gonna rain, but it might still rain because you never know.
Are you looking for more in this world? Are you ready for something bigger? Then we are looking for you.
I'm finally heading out for my run. It's like later than I had anticipated. It's 11. It's not that terribly late. Laundry took longer than I thought it would be, but laundry's done. Everything's put away. Got my work clothes laid out for today. I did a couple. I just been slowly, as I'm doing laundry, killing time, picking up around the house. So I'm gonna do my run. I'm gonna come home, take a shower. I might take a little nap and probably get up and eat something before I head out. The plan is to leave out about, because when I take public transportation, I'm always just unsure of how long it's gonna take me, because you never know what the traffic's gonna be like in the middle of the day. So I always like to leave like extra early just so I'm not late. So honestly, I'll probably leave out about around like 2:15. It's 11, 3 hours before I need to be out. So let me go run. It'll probably take me like, it usually takes me like 30 something minutes to do the run. Then I'll have time to come back, shower, nap for maybe like an hour, eat, get dressed, and then be out, y'all. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. Pray for me that there's no weather issues today. Oh, I need to trim my nails too. All right, I'm back from my run, and I did focus. Why don't you focus? Come on. 3.26 miles. It took me 39 minutes. I was moving slow today, y'all. My knees were hurting me today. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna take a nap. It's blurry. That's better. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna eat. Then I'm gonna go to work. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I got real cozy in bed. I didn't sleep. I just like chilled out, zoned out for a bit, relaxed my body. And now it's time to work. I ate, so I'm good there. Good on the food. Oh, yeah, babe. Let's just hope today is like no issues, nothing's wrong, everything just goes as I need it to. You guys like these locks I got put in my hair? I've pretty much just been wearing them like half up, half down, especially for work, because that's really the only place I go. And it's just easier. But I like them, and I like the fact that like locks are meant to be like a little messy looking. So like as my roots are growing out, like it doesn't look crazy. Like it looks like it's supposed to look like this. And I've just been, I don't even use edge control. I don't like edge control for the simple fact that it just, I get such buildup on my hair. I'm not gonna do much to my face. I don't even wanna wear any makeup. I just want to get to work, get it done, and come home and brush my eyebrows into place. And I think that's pretty much like all I'm gonna do with my face. I don't feel like putting forth a lot of effort. I'm tired. I could have really used a nap though, like a for real nap. Y'all, I finally made it today. And I'm late. I think I'm supposed to be at the plane right now. I already told him, I called my captain or texted him and told him. Traffic was horrible because of the weather. It was so bad. I left my house at 2 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock now. I think I technically still have like 3 minutes before I'm supposed to be at the plane, so I might get there right on time as long as I can make it through security quickly. But y'all, a mess. Made it on the plane, y'all. I had texted my captain to tell him that I was running late and he hadn't responded when I got here. He's not even here because I guess they reassigned him to this, but he just landed. So we might technically leave a little bit early. I'm hoping this weather that's out there doesn't cause us any issues. It's raining pretty hard. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not really windy, but it's just raining pretty hard and it's overcast. So fingers crossed. We made it to Toronto, guys, and of course we're delayed going back. How delayed, I don't know. I think it says an hour, but I'm gonna go check and see with the captain what he says. I just knew this was gonna happen. What's the deal? How delayed are we? Oh, just 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Sorry, dear.
At the point where we're just gonna
Board up and go. Okay, that's not bad at all. 30 minutes.
There, it'll be maybe 15 minutes of actual
Okay,
behind what we would be.
that's not bad. We try to send the passengers down 10 minutes early. We said immediately no. Immediately no. The girl I'm flying with, she's eating. She's like sitting down eating. It's like, no, you can't just send people. The Asians always try that. And I don't understand because like, y'all know when we board. And it's not at this time. So she's gonna finish her meal. I didn't bring any food. I ate before I left, but I do want something to drink. But maybe. I hate that when they try to sneak and bring them. So there's just like a lot of people standing on the jet bridge waiting. I mean, it's not their fault. It's on the gate agent. But yeah, we're only delayed 30 minutes. So I think we'll actually, because you know, flights are typically, or pretty much, especially out of New York, they're always overblocked. So we should still get back at the time that we're supposed to. So winning. But yeah, we gotta probably have like, we're supposed to board at 7:02. It is 6:58 now. So 4 more minutes. Y'all ready to come home? I'm ready to go home. They already assigned me something for next week. It's actually not that bad though. It's on, because I'm on reserve, what, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They give me a 2-day trip, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it's actually a really easy trip. They're sending me to a different base, so I'm gonna go, I did head to Columbus, and then I work 2 legs, And then I think I overnight in Columbus actually. And then the next day they had me sitting in Columbus for like 3 hours on reserve. And then I did head home. But I'm gonna see if they actually even need me to sit there and if I can just come home early. But it's not a terrible trip. Let's get this going. I'm home, you guys. It's actually the next morning. I didn't end the vlog out last night because by the time we landed, I was running off the plane, because Reggie was waiting for me, so I didn't want to take forever. But I made it home. We actually wound up getting back about the same time. The 30-minute delay didn't really do much. So yeah, it was a pretty uneventful day. They assigned me something for, did I tell you guys already? They assigned me something for next week. A 2-day trip, but then by the time I got home last night, they had like redone it, so now it's a 3-day trip. And they're pretty much just throwing me with different crews. The first day is with one crew, and then the second day is with another crew, and then the third day I pretty much just sit in the hotel for like all day, just sitting reserve out of base. I'm gonna see if I can finagle that and get home early, but it's not a terrible trip. At least 3 days I'll get per diem, make some per diem, because that's like, I honestly don't care if how many hours I get this month, because they're not going to give me more than our guaranteed hours, which is 75. When you're on reserve, they very rarely ever give you more than guaranteed, unless you have like delays and like things that are out of their control that you get more, but they're not going to assign me more than 75 hours. So I just want to get a couple overnight trips so I can get a decent per diem on my check, at least get some per diem money. But yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog out, you guys. It's Friday, it's my day off. I've just been doing busy things. I'm gonna actually start editing this video so I can hopefully put it up by Monday. I think I'm gonna vlog this weekend. I'll probably do like a weekend vlog. I think so. But thank you for hanging out with me. It was supposed to be a daily vlog, turned into a 2-day vlog, but it just works out that way sometime. But if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, feel free to subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. I've been posting some TikToks lately. I'm still not, I'm kind of old, so I'm still getting used to TikTok, but I'm trying. But I will see you guys next time.